So in this video today, this is an unprecedented moment. Jacob Collier was corrected by Chris Martin in their performance of Fix You. I want to show you why. I want to show you what was going on here. Let's just get straight into it.
Just what you were.
Check this out.
Stick to our chords.
Again, one more time.
Stick to our chords.
Okay, let's look at what's going on here. So, we're in the key of E. I'm about to correct myself. So it's interesting. This chord progression fundamentally has chord 1. You could think about it as a first inversion of chord 1, or even more so that approach. Often with Jacob's approach, if you want to go real deep into it, is more like a major 7 with a first inversion. Ultimately, there's choices between playing a first inversion or going to minor. Yeah, I digress. So we have chord 1, 3, and he goes to C sharp, but he plays it as a first inversion of A. So you got, and then he does this, and then he gets the comment of, stick to our chords please there, young man. But why does that sound so delicious? It's really satisfying. Like, think about it. We're off chord 1, so this is the E major. So Jacob is doing, and then he goes, it's that one note, this one. Now often this would be used in a context, this G sharp minor would be used in a context to go to C sharp minor. Think about how satisfying that is. It's like the classic 5 to 1 in a minor key. That's great, but it's the fact that Jacob goes not to the C sharp, but he goes to, chord 4, A major, coming at it from the major. So ultimately in the key of E, you'd have C sharp ordinary, not C natural. So that the fact that you got that C in there, that's already, alarm bells ringing. It would seem for Chris. Nino. But that's a really good option to know. That's very, very, very nice. If you're playing any chord progression, so let's look at this just more generally then. So if say we had chord 1, say we actually went to chord 6, chord 2, and then chord 4. So E major, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, going to chord 4, which is A major. We could have, employ this passing chord from Jacob, the maestro, especially in terms of passing chords. You could do this. Ooh, and with a bit more time to it. Yeah. So that G sharp major would act as a passing chord. If you made it minor, it would be like this. G sharp minor. That has its place, that's very sweet. But when you employ the major, that's so beautiful. Likewise, let's put it somewhere else. Let's go from B, C sharp, B to A. So let's just make up a chord progression and see how it would work then to employ Jacob's approach. So B, C sharp, B to the A. Now Jacob's concept comes in. Check it out. Coming after B. Ooh, it's like that. That chord really, you want to go here, but no. Jacob's right here. That's beautiful. Now, if you wanted to get a bit more jazzy with it, I've heard this approach. This is a good one. So say we had a chord progression. Let's actually go back to a we're going to do this. Yeah. So Jacob's one was more in terms of, thirds. But this same concept of adding this C natural to replace the B, so making this G sharp minor chord a major. But I like doing the sharp 5 sharp 9 approach, so playing a G sharp 7 chord, sharp 5, which would be the E going up, and the sharp 9, so the 9 is the B and that becomes a C. And I like this chord because you have both the minor third in the chord and the major at the same time, clashy. So, and I like this particular voicing of it. Yeah, so if we wanted to make it more jazzy, I'm going to add some kind of 7s here. So rather than just playing E major, we'll go kind of more Jacob territory. We'll go E major 7. Oof. And then we'll go minor 7. We'll keep with the first inversion like Jacob did, but we'll add the sus2, or the add 2 on the B. That's another classic from Jacob. So we have going to, then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go. So let me explain how I got there. Now I've done a lot of analysis videos of Jacob Collier, and I know for a start that his use of 7s is a common one, in addition to add 2. So let me show you that. So I made the first chord, rather than it just being, so this is the foundation. So E major, G sharp minor, and then first inversion of A major, and then we're going to do our F sharp minor, our G sharp minor, but then with the G sharp major. Okay, so that E is no longer E major, we've got E major 7. Oof. Then rather than playing G sharp minor, we're adding the 7, so the F sharp. Now rather than just playing an A major on the right hand, first inversion C sharp, I'm adding in the 9 or the 2. That's like the secret sauce in terms of just bringing out some life to that major chord, but not adding too much. We're just adding the 2nd degree. Yeah, so now we have, rather than playing we have this now. And then Jacob's to take us to, and to be honest, we don't even need that F sharp. We could just go we could just go right here. Come on. So it's that idea, coming to chord 4, essentially coming at it a semitone below as a passing chord. So using this G sharp as transport and playing a major, going to that A. Yeah. So we don't just want to apply this in the key of E. We want to be able to apply this all across all 12 keys. Let's go to the key of D. And let's look at this. So say we had a chord progression in the key of D. That was B minor, chord 6, and then E minor, and then A major, down to chord 4, which is going to be G major, all in the key of D. So we had B minor, E minor, A, to our G. So if we employ Jacob's approach, it would sound like this. So we're going to be including this passing chord before the G, that chord right there. So we're coming at it a semitone below. So G is our destination, we're coming at it a semitone below. Rather than playing a minor, we're going to play major, because that major, that F sharp major chord would typically go to our B minor, but we're not doing it. We're doing it like how Jacob did it, employing that 3, chord 3 as a major, and going to chord 4. So one more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ooh. And now if we employ this sharp 5, sharp 9 approach, as I was saying before, on the same chord, because it has both the major and the minor notes in it, it has the A and the A sharp, so it'd be like this. But I like this voicing. It would be, yeah. So let's make these chords a bit more jazzy, more Jacob-esque. So we'll go sus on the B. So create this sus chord. Still implying that it's like a minor 9. You can even do that if you want, but I like the sus. Yeah. And then E minor 9. Oof. go A add 2, and then we're going to do our the major 7 on the G. So that transformed from just our block triads. I'll just do a passing triad on this F sharp. Still Jacob territory, but now we're really fleshing it out with this sus chord. More like a minor 9, minor 11 even. Oof. Beautiful. Just fleshing out the chords. There we go. F sharp 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 to finish with our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One more key. Let's go to the key of F. Why not? Why not? So, and we'll go full in with the chords. So we'll have a chord progression that starts on 1 and then 6. And the reason why I'm doing this, let me just remind you one more time. If you're new to this, we're taking the concept from Jacob in the key of E, but we don't just want to be limited there. You want to be able to employ this idea of playing that major third as a passing chord on chord 3 to go up to 4. You want to be able to play that all over the keyboard, so that you're never ever limited in terms of where you might want to try these ideas. So the more you practice it creatively in the other 12 keys, or the other 11 keys I should say, from E, the more competent you'll get at being able to play this concept. So that's why we're doing this, and that's why I'm showing you how I would approach this in terms of practicing this. So ultimately we're trying to go to, this is the F major scale, so we're going to be trying to get to chord 4 in this creative way, rather than playing minor in terms of the diatonic scale of F. We're playing Jacob's approach, which is the major. So let's make up a chord progression. We're going to go full in with the chords. We're going to go G minor 7, we're going to go to F major 7 and go B flat. So we're going to get that passing chord before the B flat. Sound like this. It'd be like this. So that's just a straight triad. And now we're going to do that sharp 5, sharp 9 approach, which will be this voicing. So it'd be from the G minor 9. F major 7. This. And I'm creeping at it. Just because I know that this D flat or C sharp is going to really draw attention, so I'm just creeping. I'm just drawing additional attention by creeping up like that. To take us to our B flat. One more time. To G minor 7, F. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So there you go, Jacob. There you go. Thank you for showing us. Even though Chris might have disapproved, but it's all right with us, Jacob. And I hope you found this concept to be very helpful to you. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.